a beer, yeah.
Yeah! How's everybody doing? Ladies, how we doing? Guys, how we doing? That's my dogs right there. So, I'm 23. I'm 23 years young. And in my 23 years, there's one thing I haven't been able to find, and there's one goal I just haven't been able to conquer yet. I really, really want to find a prostitute. I lived in Temecula all my life. I've yet to find a prostitute. I don't really want to have sex with one. I'm a cheap person, and this is free. Oh, see, you got it. I really just want to hear more about the stories, and I have yet to see one in Temecula. I want to see what one looks like. I tried finding one. I've tried for a long time. At first I thought, let's follow the glitter. Prostitutes gotta have glitter, you gotta follow that. But I quickly discovered that glitter does not come off you. Glitter is like the STD of the arts and crafts. Once you got it for life. It never comes off. I just want to I want to talk to one. I want to see what the stories are. I want to see what a cougar, what their names are. I want a cougar to come up to me and go, "Hi, my name is Porsche. Do you want to go for a ride?" I'm like, "No, not without seeing the Carfax first. I don't know how many miles you got under that hood." I think it's gonna be funny. I stopped looking for a little bit because I know once you stop looking, that's when you find things. So I know one day I'll just be in a Kohl's dressing room, and then all of a sudden I'll just see I'll open a door and there's a nest of them, just a whole wad of hookers and prostitutes. Right? Who's all gonna go to Kohl's tomorrow and check out doors? I'm gonna open a door. I'm just gonna see a nest full of cougars, and their first instinct's to try to have sex with me for money. I'm gonna pay them, but I'm not paying them for sex. If they're gonna have sex, or if they're gonna accept my money, I want them to do something out of the ordinary. I want them to mow my lawn, or something really cool like that. I want to see a prostitute in 6-inch stilettos mowing my lawn. I want to see that the heel get stuck in the lawn. It will look like a new deer just walking through everything. It's called aerate. See, that joke's funny when I don't know things. I was raised by a girl, so that whole math thing and lawn care just doesn't apply to me. We have gardeners. It's true. I don't know anything about lawn care. They're like, "How do you get your lawn so short?" I'm like, "Jose?" My mom. I was raised by my mom. She was a single parent. She raised me and my brother the best she could. Thank you. Keep flattering. She did the best she could. I'm not in jail, so C+. She did really, really well, but there's still room for improvement. I don't know how to fight really well. Or at all. I fight like a girl, just a lot of slapping and kicking. My mom actually got me a can of pepper spray for Christmas, which was her way of saying, "Robert, I love you like a son, but you fight like a girl." I love my mommy, though. Hi, Mom.
Hi, baby.
Oh, it's so weird when she talks back. So, I work for a tour company that goes into the wineries. Anybody who's ever been to the wineries? Round of applause. Wow, that's awesome. I work in a tour company. I take cougars to wineries in a tour bus, which is basically the most dangerous job in the world. Anybody who's ever had to deal with a cougar knows that they're wild animals, and I'm in a confined space with one. Sharks may have a week, but cougars are hunting 365 days of the year. I've dealt with a lot of cougars in my process. I've gotten rained on before by a group of cougars. Anybody who doesn't know what rained on is when they throw $1 bills at you. And I had one cougar throw $1 bills at me. The other cougars were collecting them and giving them back to the other initial cougar. I had a never-ending rainstorm of $1 bills at me. I didn't even get to collect them. They just kept recycling. I had one cougar actually ask me, she goes, "Robert, what's your favorite song?" I'm like, "Easy, Aladdin, A Whole New World." Am I right? She goes, "Aladdin, I'd like to ride you like a magic carpet." And I said, no, that is not movie accurate. You look way too much like Shrek. You had to have seen the girl, though. You had to have seen the girl for that to, she was it was like if somebody set up the clothes and just dumped fat in. It was really, really scary. And thank you guys. And it was really, really scary. And she told me she wanted to cut off my arms and put me in her overall carry-on. So I was with that kind of crazy right there. And she kept trying to dance with me, and I kept V8 bopping her down. She'd get up, and I'd be like, no, and it was repetition. I did get molested once, if I can say that word out loud. Did you clap for that? I was like, I got molested. He's like, yeah, right on. I say that a lot, and when I say I get attacked by cougars, people are always like, you know, what's so wrong with that? Cougars, you know, as long as they're girls. Yeah. Who's that? As long as you're getting some. No, I got raped once by 7 cougars. It was a full bus. In the back of the bus, they called me over. As soon as they called me over, they started taking off my clothes, you know, against my will. And there was 27 people. 7 of them were taking off my clothes. The other 20 were applauding my rape. And I don't know if any of you got raped by an audience, but it's not very fun. And it was the song I was playing was "It's Hot in Here." So now every time I hear "It's Hot in Here," I have nightmares. So guys, that was my time. I hope you all had an amazing night. Keep it going for all the good comedians you're going to see tonight. I love you. Bye.